Hi Soul Fam, welcome back to my channel. So tonight we're going to clear the floor here for Spirit to come through and see what divine messages that Spirit wants to address today. Okay, so I'm first going to tap into the energies using this selenite palm stone here. It's going to give me a second. I feel like lately there's a lot of concerns. A lot of concerns that the collective have about their journeys. Wondering, where is this information leading them? This new age information, spiritual information that has penetrated our atmosphere and reached the masses in a lot of ways. Where is this going? Is this all real? There's a lot of people that have heard of information such as law of attraction or positive affirmations, healing, transformation. But there's a lot of people that don't understand it, truly understand it. They haven't integrated this knowledge within themselves and understand it from a soul level. They're still really distracted by what other people think, what other people believe, staying in this rat race, being better than the person next to them. And Spirit, I feel like it's kind of coming through, addressing these concerns. I feel like there's a stillness coming. That's just something that I feel, a stillness. Also, Spirit is kind of saying here, there may be a lot of gossip, talk around you, maybe at work. Okay, I'm getting specifically work, but take it how that resonates. A lot of people may be curious about you. Okay. Let's see what else we have here, Spirit. We have the Sun. Spirit's saying to use this opportunity to take on some kind of leadership role. Bottom of the deck we have Aquarius. Again, this is about this new age, this new era. You may have something different, unique to introduce to the collective. And I feel like, of course, the collective could resonate differently for each person. This could be, for instance, in a work environment, which I'm getting strongly here, but it could also be your children, to impart wisdom and new ways of thinking, new ways of thought into your family. But I feel like Spirit is saying that the embodiment and taking and riding this wave and taking this opportunity to step into the light will serve you greatly and serve others greatly. That's something that I'm getting here as well. Also, the wheel may be turning in your favor here in some way. Yeah, we have a strong leadership energy here that's coming through. I'm hearing divine intelligence as well. Okay. We have soul fragments. Balance will be restored. So with this, I feel like this is the balance of energies in the universe, specifically on our planet Earth. I think there is this determination Spirit has to restore this balance, but this is not going to go down without a fight, is something that I'm hearing. There's some kind of spiritual battle or spiritual war even that we all may be preparing for. And it may or may not manifest in this physical world. But I for sure feel as if there is some kind of spiritual battle or spiritual war that's upcoming here. And Spirit wants us to face this head on. Right now, the collective is doing a lot of healing. And the people that are being called, selected here to fight by the divine side are being transformed at this time. So don't be surprised if you're one of the people that are selected that feels as if you're clearing something in your life. You're clearing a lot of this heavy karma that you've been carrying around. Your higher self knows that something is preparing you for this upcoming battle that you have ahead of you. I feel like there is this shield of protection that's being put on you. And there's this courage, the strength of heart that Spirit wants you to have. Also, Spirit actually does really want you to have pride as well. And that's kind of interesting because I think that we usually, the connotation of pride is usually negative in the spiritual community, in religion even, in mythology even, right? It's something that we see constantly as negative because a lot of the time people are actually too much in their egos, but for the wrong things, to fulfill their own desires, usually. But Spirit here wants you to have pride for the cause that you're fighting for, because you're being selected here to stand up for something greater than yourself. This is beyond the self, and being in service to that cause. So I feel like this is for humanity's sake. So let's see what else we have going on here. I kind of want to pull a Lover's Oracle. Kind of want Spirit to kind of keep going here. On the bottom of the deck, we have healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Yeah. Right now, there is this wave of peace that wants to wash over this place, this earth, this dimension, and clear a lot of static that's causing blockages, that's causing a lot of dysfunction, glitches even. Let's see what else we have here. This is the card that came out. This is passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. There's a lot of sacral and solar plexus chakra energy. I feel that's being ignited here. This solar force that's also being ignited. The soul. So a spark, the soul spark, is awakening you to your divine mission, your divine purpose. The collective right now is being awakened to remember why they're here, who they are, who they're meant to be, or who they're supposed to be. Spirit's kind of saying here, everyone here has a choice. You don't have to choose this route. In fact, a lot of people may choose to shut out the light, to turn off the light, because they don't want to see the gruesome truth or the obstacles that lie in your path. They don't want to see the challenges, the ugliness, the pain. Only the strong, only the strongest of souls can venture off of this path. So, Spirit's kind of asking you, are you going to answer this call? Or are you going to turn it away? What are you going to do? This is not an easy decision. And of course, this is going to apply differently for each and every one of you. But for those that are going to resonate with this, you feel something is calling you forward. Will you break those old patterns that's held you back? Will you choose a different path? Or will you succumb to the same fate, maybe as some people in your bloodline? Or will you succumb to your doubts, to your fears, that either you've implanted within yourself through negative experiences or through others' projections of you? Okay. Also, there is this divine union, I feel like, that is coming here as well. Okay. There's some kind of divine union. For some of you. But I feel like this is something that comes with a price. You know, there's some kind of letting go, shedding of the skin, sacrifice. This is like a painful transformation, but it's going to be deeply satisfying. Okay, we have Cave of Echoes. Can you hear the echo of music in Fingal's cave within? Your heart always has a song to sing. A retreat will do good for the soul. Carry aquamarine for calm and clarity. And there's that there. And then another card here has come out, and it says King's Landing. Here at Kilmartin lies a stone on a hill. The footprint of crowned kings remain. Their power lies there still. A Pophylite and Moldavite will awaken your true life calling. Right there. So, I do feel like something that's long been hidden from you is going to come to the forefront here. It's going to appear in front of you. For some people, this may be a person. For some, this may be a billboard sign. For some, it may be a message, a text message, an email. You may receive this in different ways, but I do feel like this is communication. This is a message that's happening in divine timing. So there is no coincidence when it comes to this. Whatever is coming onto your path, it's going to stop you in your tracks. So prepare for that. And a part of you is going to awaken. And it's almost as if like you were asleep before this moment. Obviously, we have different stages of that, right? Everybody's at a different stage, and you can't really compare journeys. But again, this is like shedding of skin. It's like you were blind and now you can see, is what I'm hearing. Also with the Cave of Echoes here, something about this feels eerily familiar. So this experience that you're going to have, either it's going to feel like deja vu, like you've dreamt of it. Maybe it's a feeling like you've seen this person before. You've felt this way before. Something's happening again, and you can't quite pinpoint where it's coming from. I do feel like this is past life energy, maybe past lives, you know, multiple lives that you've had. And you feel that echo resonating inside of you, that you were part of some kind of continuous story, that you changed form, you may have incarnated, but at the core, you're still who you were. And it's a very trippy, I feel like, experience that you're going to have. It's like maybe some of you here are going to really remember a specific past life, where you left off, and what's unfinished. This unfinished business. For others of here, again, this could be the echo, the call of spirit to step into this role of leadership, to step into your power, to choose to fight in this spiritual battle. Okay, I'm going to pull some tarot now. Spirit wants me to pull one more oracle here. So I'm going to do that before I dive into the tarot. And roll some astro dice, actually, also. We have something worthwhile. In stillness, you will know. I said at some point in the beginning of the reading that I felt stillness. A wave of stillness wash over the earth. I feel like there's a stillness, a peace, but it's almost like it's this peace or this stillness washes over after something shocking. So for some of you here, there may be some kind of eruption, like this is like an eruption of a volcano, for example. It's the storm before the calm is what I'm hearing. A volcano, as it erupts, destroys everything in its path, and it causes chaos and destruction and pain. But as the magma cools, and as time goes on, it brings about new life, a new ecosystem. And the old ways of being were buried underneath this magma. Not completely forgotten, but wiped away by this new layer. So that's kind of an example I'm getting here. There's something that's shocking that's coming. This could be a tower moment. This could literally be something attributed to Mother Nature. But of course, it doesn't have to be. It could just be on a spiritual level. But there's something here that's happening that's very shocking. Maybe even in your own life. But I feel like it's for the better. It's something that needed to be let go of. It's something that needed to be cleansed. Okay. Alright, I want to roll astro dice because Spirit's reminding me to roll astro dice. And then I'm going to pull tarot. Alright, we have the 9th house. We have Mercury. We have Cancer. I do feel like there's some kind of religion maybe involved, or talk of religion, or talk of spirituality, a structure, like some kind of structured belief system or structured spiritual belief that's at play here. And I feel like I'm looking at this room, and it's like it's like a room full of people that's having a discussion about this old belief, or this old book, or this old interpretation of a book. It's like a discussion. And people are going back and forth and wondering if something needs to be edited here. What do we keep and what do we let go? What is something, pieces of information that's true, that is true and timeless with this 9th house energy, and information that also builds people up, information that maintains some kind of structure of civilization, of ethics, so that we can all coexist. And what's the opposite of that and needs to be removed, edited, rephrased, because maybe a part of it was to manipulate. A part of it was someone's agenda, a personal agenda, maybe to control the minds of people. I just feel like there's this discussion here, again, of what to let go of and what to hold on to. Because I feel like with this Cancer energy, I'm seeing the number 4 when I look at this Cancer sign. The number 4, and Cancer rules the 4th house, actually. And the 4th house is about home, family, the mother, nurturing qualities, psychology even. It's your earliest foundation, teachings of your mother. Also primordial, the primordial teachings, or things that go back for centuries, things that go back in time. That's really deep rooted in the psyche, that's so much a part of us. But we don't even realize. Something like that, something that's so deep rooted in our psyche. The 4th house also rules. And so I feel like with this energy here, again, it's reassessing for a foundation, to build a stable foundation, one of truth, one of honesty, also one built with morals, okay? Because somebody here wants to rebuild, or the collective here, I feel like, wants to rebuild. And spirit also wants to rebuild. But it's going to be based off of something that has timeless truth to it. Or at least that's the ideal. But I do feel like there is a bit of politics involved in some way. Like, no matter what you do, there's some disagreements that are going to happen. People are not always going to be on the same page, or people are going to think of it differently or digest this information differently. So I'm going to get into the tarot now. Oh, they don't want me to use this one, even though I love this deck. They tell me to use the Golden Foil Tarot. So I'm going to do that. Oh yeah, that's right. The card did say something worthwhile. So that makes sense. For some reason that kind of went over my head. And of course, yeah, I can't think of it right now, but if I lost it. But yeah, it's definitely, I also feel as well that Spirit's saying that there's been a lot of advancements in recent history, and Spirit acknowledges this, but it's almost as if we've kind of got lost in this age of information and technology, to the point where we've lost touch of what's truly important. Spirit's saying evolution, advancement, that's endless. There's so many different ways things can split off from another, and so many different variations that can come from that. But don't lose track of kind of like where that all stems from, or there's like a deeper truth to all of that, or there's, how do I put this, Spirit? Again, I feel like it's going back to distractions. It's like sometimes people get so caught up in wanting to create, wanting to innovate, that we forget what we're doing it for. It's more about the competition than it is about the purpose. And I feel like there is this dangerous advancement. I feel like Spirit is kind of warning us about that. If you do too much too fast, it's going to crumble. So that also may resonate in your life as well. If you do too much too fast, what you put forth effort into will crumble. Okay. Alright, Spirit. I feel like Spirit wants to go off here. So we'll see. Ooh. Okay. We have the Queen of Cups. We picked up that Cancerian energy, right? And I feel like this is coming through. But regardless, it's the element of water. Queen of Cups. How does this apply, Spirit? Bottom of the deck, we also have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, this is letting go of what's comfortable. Spirit says, don't confuse comfortability with having a proper foundation. Don't confuse the two. And sometimes people do. Which is why they can end up in difficult or dangerous situations. Also, Spirit is saying here as well that we can't be too attached to things. Being emotional or embracing our emotional selves is a wonderful thing. However, sometimes it can be used in the wrong way. Sometimes we get too attached to things that no longer serve us, or too attached with our emotions to things that are holding us back. So again, this is a perspective shift that I feel like the collective needs to have. Yes, this was once beautiful. Yes, maybe there was meaning behind this at one point in time. And it did serve you at some point in time. But it doesn't now. And there's this need to learn how to let this go. And some people are so stubborn that they would rather die. Okay. The Chariot in reverse. The Four of Wands in the upright. Again, strong Cancerian energy here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Empress in the reverse. We have this very divine feminine energy coming through here. I feel like if the Divine Mother or a Divine Feminine Spirit were to speak here, she would say, I've watched people live too much in the past. That they forget to live in the present. They forget why they're actually here. You're not incarnated today in 2023 to live like you did 30, 40, 50 years ago. That doesn't make sense. It's like, yes, maybe you've learned lessons and you can apply it here and now. But you have to be open-minded enough to understand that every era has its challenges and something new you can take from it. You're constantly learning. You're constantly evolving. And also, she's pointing out that it's not... People try to come home to themselves by... Or, I stand corrected. People try to feel better about themselves. And by... Let me finish that. By... trying to become the ultimate version of themselves based on societal judgments, societal cultural norms, and information. And this divine feminine energy here is saying that's false. You cannot find true peace in that way. You can't come home to yourself in that way. It's not looking outside of yourself here that's important right now. It's looking within yourself. Looking for information inside of you. And there you'll find things that are truly important to you. Things that you actually realize you value, that you like, that resonate with you. And the sooner you find this, the sooner you'll be able to actually make decisions that align with your authentic self. Okay, 3 more cards. Or 4 more cards, okay. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Devil in the reverse. Ooh, okay. For one, with this Cancer Capricorn energy here, I'm really feeling, and also this Sagittarius and Mercury rules over Gemini. So even with this Sagittarius and Gemini energy here, I feel like there is some kind of, again, I'm talking about this union, the soulmate union. I feel like it's a soulmate. Of course, it may be different for each and every one of you, but that's just the strongest energy coming through here. And it could be a karmic soulmate, or, you know, divine soulmate that you have karma with, or, you know, everyone's on a different path. So I'm not going to try to go through all the scenarios here, but there's somebody here that you are aligning with. I feel like the universe is aligning you with somebody that you have a mission to fulfill. Whether that mission is short-lived or long-term, you guys are coming together because there's something you're meant to work on together. So that's a message for some people here. However, the situation is not perfect, Spirit is saying. There's karma that I feel like you both are working through. Everybody's constantly working through karma. I know that, okay? But what I'm saying here is in respect to this reading and how it resonates personally for you, because we're talking about subtle energies here now, right? Because I'm hopefully talking to a collective here that has a deeper sense of discernment. And it's not just about the literal words that are coming out of my mouth, but it's also something more than that. And those of you that have been on this journey, or people that are deeply intuitive, know this. This situation is not at all perfect. In fact, some of you here may question whether this is really meant to come together. Some of you here may question if this is even really a soulmate. Or some of you may even question, is this a karmic? Is this a karmic soulmate? What is going on? I don't understand. Spirit saying, I want you to just, for a minute here, eliminate categories out of your mind. Again, this is erase these old ways of thinking. I want you to clear your mind for a second here. Be open-minded. I know you're trying to understand it from your current understanding because you want to keep yourself safe. Because you want to say you've learned the lessons that you needed to learn. However, Spirit's asking you to be a blank canvas here. And stop acting like you already know. And that's going to trigger some people because we all want to say we already know, when sometimes maybe we don't. Or sometimes we know a lot about it, but maybe not as much as we thought. Right? There's always something to take from it. 7 of Pentacles, I do feel like this is a work in progress. And again, there's things that need to be cut away, snipped away, in order to make room for something more or something better. Spirit's saying it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if this person is a karmic or karmic soulmate. In this instance, Spirit is asking you to be brave and see what this is about. Because there's a reason why you're coming together with this person. Spirit here wants you to stop dodging this bullet. Because this bullet is supposed to hit home. And it's supposed to cause shocks, like shock waves, ripples, through your body, through your mind, through your soul. It's supposed to awaken you. And you may be fearful and you may be scared. But I feel like Spirit's saying it's important. This is part of a mission. This is part of a project. Knight of Wands. I do feel like this person is coming towards you. And you are doing the right thing by tempering this passion. Okay, because I do feel like there's a lot of passion here. But it's like you're pouring water over fire. Hoping to dampen these flames. Because you don't want to burn in them. And Spirit's saying, you know, you're doing the right thing. There's some kind of balance here that you're meant to add to this dynamic. But know that by doing that, you are standing in your power. Until maybe this person comes to you correct. And until you do a lot of healing on your self-worth, on your feelings of doubt and where that stems from. This feeling of not being good enough, of not being worthy. Because you're releasing the past. Also, because you've been hurt. You've been very disappointed. But rest assured, Four of Wands, something is coming together here, but with the Page of Swords in the reverse, I feel like it's up in the air as to when this will be. I'm going to clarify here this Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there is going to be reciprocity here at some point. There's meant to be some kind of balance and harmony here at some point. But I feel like it's going to take some time. And again, I feel like this is in regards to work. You guys are meant to work together somehow. Okay? Just know that I feel like the both of you may be working through trust issues, feelings of, or fear of deception, fear of betrayal, fear of abandonment, all those things. So, be patient. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, bottom of the deck we have strength. Spirit is asking you to be strong in all of this, okay? Be patient. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit energy, and the Four of Swords in the reverse. We have a lot of fours here in this reading, by the way. I wouldn't be surprised maybe if you've been seeing a lot of fours lately, maybe those where this really resonates for. Yeah, or this is just the vibration of this reading, this number 4. But yeah, Spirit is saying this is going to take some time. Be patient. This is slow moving. And you're going to be doing a lot of introspection throughout this entire process. So try to be patient. I know there's a lot of passion, and that makes you want to accelerate things. But Spirit's saying slow down. I'm hearing slow is fast and fast is slow. Okay. Alright guys, that is my reading. I felt like I've been here long enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you resonated with this or found this fascinating, please hit the follow button and or subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I'll be posting this a little later. It might take a while for me to do that though, because I don't know how long it's been already, and obviously the longer the video is, the longer it's going to take for it to actually upload. So just stay tuned, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next live. Alright, bye guys.